Star Citizen Alpha 3.17.2 is now in PTU phase Wave 1, and I was able to try it a little bit last night. Here are my first impressions. Hello guys and welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator, and I know the presentation is not how it used to be in the previous videos. That's because I'm recovering from a 13-hour shift at work. I'm gonna have a crazy month of July, so please be a little bit forgiving if the quality of the videos is not as good as it was in the previous month. But anyway guys, Star Citizen 3.17.2 is now in PTU. I got to try it. I was not able to try everything. You're gonna check it out. Why? Simply because I was hoping I would get access to the missions with the new derelicts, but I have not been able to find any, so I guess maybe I have to grind reputation, or maybe I was looking at the wrong place. I don't know. It just didn't come up, but a couple of things did come up, some of the new features coming up with this patch, and that's what I will show. So I started off at Macrotech because I know that the new derelicts are on Macrotech, right? These are the reclaimer derelicts. So I thought that maybe some of the missions for investigation or combat or bounty hunting would pop, but they did not. So instead, first thing that I did is I took off and I went to Port Tressler to set it as my respawn point in case I died. And I was already surprised to see that there was a little quality of life improvement over there. Did you notice that just like around the Lagrange point stations, we have now a circle of lights all around Port Tressler, which I think makes it more visible, especially if you did not have targeted yet. At least you get to see in space where it is located, and it makes it visually much more convenient, at least. So headed toward the station and called for a landing. There are no more landing pads, or at least if they are, I don't know if we can actually land and get to have a quick land and go inside the station. I haven't tried. What I know is that I was assigned a hangar, and not a big hangar, a small hangar, because I'm flying a Scorpius. And well, it's just like any other type of hangar. It did fit the ship. I was able to turn around because, yeah, if you use your ship again, it's great to be able to face the outward direction, and no problem at all. They totally fit, did not bang on the walls, so I was quite happy with the experience here. What happened next? Well, I did take a beacon mission, combat beacon mission, because in 3.17.2 now the combat beacon missions have tiers based on your reputation, and these are going to be with the civilian defense force. That's where the reputation is going. So at the beginning, they don't know me, so they offer me the low threat missions worth a little bit less than 2,000 of UEC, a little bit more if you're lucky. And I thought that the missions would be around my location because that's how they are in 3.17.1. Unfortunately, it seems like, again, in 3.17.2, at least in this patch, they can happen everywhere around the standard system, and I was not aware of that, and I took a mission that took place 55 or 57 million kilometers away from where I was. Of course, there was just no way I could go there in time, and it's very interesting because you know that now the combat beacon missions are working with Quanta, and so it's happening like the simulation is really making the attack happen in real time, even if you're not there. And I was constantly being reminded of that by the NPC that was being attacked. Send me messages like, help, help, I need some help. And eventually the other NPC that did attack the NPC that contracted me did die, and I got again another message of distress and his dying cry, and I thought that it was really, really awesome. Now, eventually, I did take a combat mission that did take place not too far from where I was, and I've flown a Blade because it had a little bit of polish pass, so I was gonna see if it is flying a little bit better. I did not notice much differences, so overall, it was a pretty pleasant experience. I'm going to let you enjoy the fight, and then I'll give you a couple of more details about my impressions of this patch. Yeah, there you go. Pretty straightforward fight. Just a Mustang, so not much of a threat. But nevertheless, it seemed like this freelancer did have some issues. Was totally disabled. Maybe the shields were down. I don't know. Just did not let them take too much damage from that Mustang. But I couldn't understand if the shields were down, for example. That could be the reason why the previous mission did fail. Anyway, still looking for ways to get to the Derelict missions. I thought maybe if I did some bunker missions that would grind reputation, that would be working. So I went down there, first underground facility, and unfortunately the elevator did not work. But the NPCs did have a fight down there, so I had to wait for a very long time until the friendlies did kill all of the hostiles, and the mission was a success. Kind of like I kind of feel like I cheesed my way around this mission, but anyway, eventually I did end up with my my goal of completing the mission. Turned out I had a little bit more missions, but none of them took me to the derelicts. None of the investigation missions, none of the delivery missions. I guess maybe I'll have to grind those as well. Anyway, I thought maybe if I did some bounty hunting mission, because I know that bounty hunting missions will have also missions to the derelicts, maybe they would take me there. So I did take a few bounty hunting missions on foot, but these bounty hunting missions were all going to bunkers. This time the bunkers did work, but I did notice that the servers were really not working so well, because as you can see, I could very easily kill all of those NPCs without even shooting a single shot. I was just, you know, punching them and stomping them, and that's how I end up winning those missions. So not a very satisfactory. I mean, it's fun, but it's not a very satisfactory experience. Feels very repetitive if you do a couple of those. So again, not so great. So there we have it, guys. These were my impressions. I played for about 2 hours. This is what I did in about 2 hours. So there's still going to be a lot of work to do. We're still going to have to report those bugs in the issue council. I'm definitely going to be doing that, and I will be reporting to you guys if there are any updates or any of the other cool things happening. Anyway, stay tuned to the channel. Tomorrow we're going to have an exceptional video. It's going to be something that I have not done on the channel yet. It's a sort of reality machinima show. So stay tuned to that. It's called Total Eradication. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be a premiere in a little bit more than 24 hours, so come and check it out. And that's basically it. On Monday we're gonna have the giveaway result. I will have a special announcement to make as well regarding the Discord channel. You also don't want to be missing this one out. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been the Eradicator, and I will see you guys later.